How you doing today? My name is Davion Baker. I am the OBSS coordinator and also I'm an EOP counselor as well. And today I will be going over your academic advising session for my second year spring semester students. Give yourself a round of applause. Anyway, we got a lot of great information to go over today, so I don't want to take too much of your time. As you can see in the background, it's your presentation, okay? So, I hope that you get a lot of information, and be sure to know you will be getting quizzed on this workshop or an academic advising session, whatever you want to call it, okay? So take great notes, and I will see you when the video's over. All right. Welcome to second year spring semester academic advising session for my second year students. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations on making it past your second year and going on to your third year. So without further ado, my name is Davion Baker. I am the OBSS coordinator and the EOP and a EOP counselor, sorry about that. And I will be going over your academic advising sessions today. I will do the best I can to not keep you here that long, but I also want to make sure I'm providing you with information that you need in order to continue on here at Fresno State. All right, so without further ado, let's get this going. All right, some of the stuff, again, you will already have heard before, but this will be like a refresher. So graduation requirements, a minimum of 120 units to graduate. That consists of major requirements, electives, general education, upper division writing requirement, which is the W course, or you can take the upper division writing exam. You must complete the W course with a C grade or better, and you must have a 2.0 GPA in 3 areas: your major, your campus, and your cumulative. One thing to note, if say for example your major is only 30 units, like Spanish or something, and you have general education units, which is 51, we are still short 140 or 120 units. We are still short about 40 units. So some ways you can get those units covered is by taking maybe electives, maybe doing a certificate, doing a minor. You want to be well versatile as a student when you graduate. You just don't want to be taking whatever just to be taken. Take some stuff, get a certificate, get a minor, and if you do want to do something like double major, think about it, but make sure it's something that you want to do and you can utilize in the future. So again, how to reach 120 by your major: you can double major, you can do a minor, certificate, or electives. Where can I find info on this? If you haven't went to already, make sure you go and visit your general catalog. This goes over, again, different type of majors we offer, minors we offer, certificates. If you're thinking about going to the master's program, doctoral program, all that information can be accessed at our Fresno State General Catalog. DPR, this is pretty much shows how much progress you made to graduate. It identified major requirements, general education requirements, and degree requirements. It is critical that you know these things. You want to know what you're working towards. You want to know what where you're trying to go in regards to, how many more units you need, how many more classes you need to take, because your end goal is graduating from Fresno State. Okay. All right. So going on over it right now with this test. Let's say John Doe. As you can see, you have a legend. You have your name at the top, your major, your emphasis, your catalog year. On the right, as you see, if it's marked in red, that means that it's not completed. If it's marked in green, that means completed. If it's marked in blue, that means in progress. Or it marks in purple, that means you plan on taking it. Okay. So like I said, green shows that you completed all those courses. In progress means that you're taking that class. As you can see, for the general education in area B, you have 2 completed and you have in progress of 1 grade, and that's why you don't have that section completed and it says in progress, right? Whereas in area A, you got everything completed and everything is showing up in green. Okay, again, if some of this stuff don't make sense, please feel free to come and talk to myself or your design or designated EOP counselor for more information about learning how to read your DPR. Okay, how to access your DPR, you can go to your student portal, go to where it says Decree Progress Self-Services, and that should be that's where you can get access to it and read that information to know what kind of what kind of classes you still need to take and what are you still missing and what have you already completed. It's great to do this because when you meet with your major advisor, you can actually check your track and see how far you have left, and you can even plan classes as well, or plan ahead when you pick classes for registration, which is just around the corner. Terms and policies you should know and you may not know. Undeclared policy. If you are undeclared, you must declare a major by the time you earn 60 units. Okay, if undeclared at 60 units, a hold will be placed on your registration until you declare a major. So, all my second years, if you still undeclared, it's getting close to that time to make sure you start thinking about a major you want to go into. Okay, again, we just don't want to be here to be wasting time, because if you're wasting time, we're wasting money, and the last thing you want to do is waste money and waste time, because you can't get none of those 2 back. Okay. Be sure, again, to meet with your counselor advisor well in advance before this happens, okay? Do not wait till the last minute if you know that you're approaching 60 units and you still haven't declared a major yet, okay? Changing the major policy, 2 things that you need to do changing the major. You must be approved by the new department, so you have to go to the department of where you're changing. If a student has 90 or more units earned, the new major must be completed within 144 units. Now, if some of you guys do have a major and you say, you know what, Davion, I'm thinking about changing it. If you decide to change it, you must be able to complete that new major by within 144 units. If it exceeds that, they will not allow you to change your major. Okay, so be mindful of that. All right. All right, grade substitution and repetition policy. Okay, students can repeat up to 28 units of undergrad coursework at Fresno State. The only grades you can repeat is a D, F, a WU, or IC. You get 16 units, which are grade forgiveness, and you get 12 units, which is grade average. With with the 16 units, let's go to the next slide because I know it talks about it on the next slide. So again, the new grade replaces the original grade with grade substitution. Courses taken and failed at Fresno State must be retaken here at Fresno State for grade substitution. If you want to get a grade substitution, you have to take it here at Fresno State. If you take it at City or Willow or any school down south or anything like that, you will not get a grade substitution, and they will calculate both the fail and the A, for example, that you get in that class. Okay. Grade substitution are automatically posted at the end of each semester. No paperwork is needed. If you do fail 2 times a class twice, you will need an approval form to get a 3rd attempt, or you will need to get a form in order to retake a class for the 3rd time. And you will have to get approval by that department to allow you to retake that class. So if you are failing the class twice and you need to retake it, again, I've seen people who had a major, business major, they failed the class twice, and then they failed that 3rd class 3rd time and they had to change their major. So again, please do not wait till your 2nd attempt to get help. If there's a class that you're struggling with, make sure you utilizing the services, the resources we have in order to make sure we pass those classes. Okay, the last thing, again, you don't want to waste time, you don't want to waste money. Stop out policy. You are eligible to stop out for a semester if you are eligible to return the following semester. Okay, So if you have the ability to come back in the following semester, you're in good standing, or even if you're on academic probation, disqualification, readmitted, and you wanted to take a semester off, you may do so. As long as you have the ability to come in that following semester, you can do a stop out policy, or you can stop out. The way you do that, there's no paperwork needed. All you have to do is notify your EOP counselor or OBSS counselor or coordinator and let them know that you're not coming in the fall or whatnot, and then you can do so. You can take a semester off. You cannot take a full year off though. If you take a fall semester off, and you must come back in the spring. If you take both semesters off, you will have to reapply. So it's great to make sure that if you're thinking about taking a semester off, you don't take the full year. And please talk to your counselor as to your options. Again, you must be eligible to return for the following semester in order to take a stop out. All right. All right. Now, for my EOP students, this is the moment where you start to transition to your third year. This is where you are, moving on, which is great. Change is good. Sometimes it takes some time to get used to it, but it's good. So if you are in these alphas for EOP only, not OBSS, EOP, you will be, if you're A through F, you will have Dennis Padilla. If you're G through L, you will have Angelica. If you're M through R, you will have Lupe. And if you're S through Z, you will have Wayne Berg. These will be your new counselors. You will no longer be assigned a peer mentor. This is sort of that transition to say, hey, you're growing up now. You got a sense of college, and you pretty much know what you need to do. That doesn't mean stop utilizing resources. That means bring your butt in whenever you need help or you have questions, because that's what we're here to do, help you get to that finish line. Why is this change? All right, first and second year. The first year is to adjust you to college, understand GE. We want to assist your decision on major or picking a major or career, and we want to monitor your academic progress. We want to make sure everything is good to go before we let you go or left some of the chains off, and then what your new counselor is going to focus on is pretty much getting you close to finishing, getting out of here. That's what you're here to do. You're here to graduate, get a degree, and be able to support your family, get a job. So we want to get you connected with internships, career preparation, and then again, graduate school if you're thinking about going to grad school. But most importantly, we want to get you out of here. All right, we want to get you out of here. Third year expectations, okay? Your third year is, you're going to have one counselor meeting, attend one academic workshop, review degree progress report with your EOP counselor, meet with your major department and advisor, okay? Fourth year expectation, one counselor meeting, review degree progress report, meet with your major department advisor, and review your senior checklist. Things to consider starting in your third year. Learn how to read degree progress report. Make sure y'all understand what that is and what it does and the purpose of having it. We want to make sure we get you out of here, and it's good that you know exactly what it is and how to utilize it. All right. Know how many units you have left for major and GE courses. Take your W writing courses after 60 units before. So you want to make sure you get your W units courses taken care of. Okay. You want to make sure, which is your upper division writing exam or your W course in your upper division. You can see that in your upper division GE. All right. You want to connect with your new EOP counselor, and you want to know that you're not assigned a peer mentor. For OBSS, you still will have a peer mentor, or you still will have a peer mentor for your third and fourth year, but just not for EOP. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to contact myself or your EOP counselor for more information regarding any of this information we're talking about today. All right. So in this activity, what I want you to do, I want you to reflect on your college experience thus far. I want you to take out a piece of paper. I want you to write down something that you're most proud of. I want you to write down what were your challenges, how did you overcome these challenges, and then lastly, I should say, I want you to write down what do you hope to accomplish in the next few years as you continue towards graduation. All right? I want you to do this, and I want you to bring this into your OBSS counselor or your EOP counselor. I want you to do that. All right? And go over it, because it's good to acknowledge what you have accomplished. I know you look at it as just getting to your second year. A lot of students didn't make it to their second year. You have to be proud of yourself for getting through your second year and going into your third year, okay? So you definitely want to make sure that you do this and bring this to myself or your EOP counselor to go over, all right? Your accomplishments, you completed 4 counselor meetings, 8 peer mentor meetings, 8 workshops, 4 academic advising sessions, solid understanding of general education patterns, and halfway to graduation. So OBSS students and EOP students, give yourself a round of applause, okay? Woohoo! You need one of those, all right? EOP end of the year event is May 3rd from 2 to 4 p.m. Ag East Lawn. Bring your friends, bring your buddies. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be games, food, prizes, the whole enchilada, and we're going to have a DJ playing some good old music, all right? So be sure to be there. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact myself or your EOP counselor regarding anything we talked about today. This concludes our EOP OBSS academic advising session. Please make sure you complete your assessment at the end of this in order to get credit. If you do not complete your assessment, you will not get credit for completing this academic advising session. All right, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Good luck on picking your classes next week. Happy Friday and God bless. I love you guys. See you soon. Later. Congratulations on making it to the end of the video. I hope you learned a lot of great information. If you have any questions or concern, feel free to contact me or your designated EOP counselor for more questions or whatnot. Okay? I wish you nothing but the best. Keep doing the great things you're doing. Good luck on picking your classes and finish this semester strong. All right? It doesn't matter if you OBSS or EOP. Just know our #1 motto is to succeed. We're all family, and you gotta be proud to be a part of EOP and OBSS and the whole EOP umbrella. Well, that's my time. I hope y'all enjoyed today's presentation. We'll see you soon. I love you guys. Have a good day.